They are attempting to mold you according to who they think you should be, according to the things that they think they were never able to do, according to some perception that they have of who they're supposed to be in the world, which is all just ideas and assumptions of who we are. Some believe I must be a good person and a religious person. Some must believe you must make lots of money. Some believe it's about whether you have an absolute blast and you have a good time this life. In every family structure, the focal point might be different. However, it is about the child being molded, brainwashed, controlled, manipulated, and within the family structure, the child is basically told, look, you're screwed. You have no way out. I mean, look at what happens to you up until the age of, 17, 18, before you can leave the house. You are reminded on a daily basis that the parents are the bosses. You do not have a say. You will do what the parents want you to do. And as the child starts becoming rebellious and wants to do their own thing, they will have pressure placed on them by the siblings, the aunts, uncles, parents, to do what the family wants them to do, to follow suit, to not break away. And this is exactly how possession happens through our history, as we have experienced it with things like demonic possession, where we as humanity, because we are here and we direct ourselves here in this physical reality, we have always explained that the supernatural is something over there separate from us, and that demons were these evil, bad beings. But if you actually go and look at and study the history of demons, for example, you will notice a very interesting thing. That beings that crossed over and became demons in the demon dimension became demons specifically because they were trapped in a certain mindset. They existed here on earth and became the experience of anger, resentment, sadness, whatever the experience was, or around the time of death they might have gone through extensive trauma, abuse, and crossing over, the being is trapped in that experience of themselves. So now they are moving around the demon dimensions, and for a very long time the being is just that. They do not know anything else. And eventually they will, through the requirement of energy, will latch onto humans and even possess humans by convincing the being and influencing the being's mind to go into a certain experience of themselves which feeds the demon. So let's say, for example, you had a demon that fed off anger. So here's a demon that moves, this being has known for a very long time is anger. Now you latch onto a human being who already has anger issues. You're feeding off the energy. Then the demon starts realizing, look, I can actually have some fun in a physical body. And this is how demon possession worked. The demon would then go into the body of the person and actually could attach itself to the cells of the being and place themselves within the being and just slowly start communicating with the being. They might wait until the person grows up, until they are an adult, where the being could then fully integrate into the person's body to be able to now fully possess the being, to act according to the demon's will. Or if the person was already at a ripe age, the demon would start taking over the mind by numbing the being and start speaking to the being and start changing the being's personality. To say, for example, within this example of anger, the person would become more agitated. The demon would exacerbate the experience of irritation, mood swings, depression, until the person starts changing character, and the being will then fully integrate itself, and that's where you have demon possession. I'm now not referring to demon possession where the person is lying on a bed and screaming and vomiting and, like you see in your horror movies. I'm talking about the subtle demon possession. The demon possession had a specific cause and outcome. The demons that wanted a body to be able to live on this earth plane. So they would then fully integrate and become the being. Those were the people that would end up murdering, killing, raping, abusing their children, and they don't even know what they did. They would black out, kill somebody, wake up, or slap their wife, or abuse a child, and they weren't even aware of what they were doing because the demon is in control. You know, there's many such experiences of people who say they really cannot remember killing that person or abusing that person, and now they're in jail for the rest of their life paying the ultimate price. So those were examples of manipulation, integration, control to get the human to do what the demon wanted it to do. And I'm going to be doing specific interviews explaining how that same supernatural phenomena, which we all refer to as demons and demon possession, is existent and has always been existent within our society as every single societal structure where we convince, control, manipulate, and mold other beings to do what we want them to do, and where we ourselves will get so hyped up into the energy of what we believe is real, such as in the family system, you will have family members standing together in that family energetic of, we must stand together, this is right, how dare he go and defy us like this? And they will actually take on the family member who is not doing what the family wants them to do, and will, through words, specific words, body tones, manipulation, we won't pay for your school funds anymore, I'm working so hard to pay for you, how dare you tell me you don't want to, go to that college, how dare you go out with that girl, she's not good enough. All those points of manipulation where the family system, as each person who stands at a specific point as the family personality, they all come together, and now they are impulsing and controlling that one being to remain in the place that they're supposed to be in, so that the family system can survive. Because it is within the strength of the family system that the capitalist system and all the systems of the world are based on how strong the individual is built. And the family system is where the individual is strengthened, as the mind of the being is strengthened to be able to go out in the world and survive. And that is pre-programming. Remember, there's things that I'm explaining now. You're saying, I don't understand what you're talking about, pre-programming. I don't understand. I'm not even aware of this stuff. But this is how our design to survive within the world has been pre-programmed into us on the family level. That's why at the family level already children are trained and prepared to go out in the world and survive. And it is through this possession of and the energetic of the family system that the family just feel compelled to stick together and to make sure the family are the strongest and the cleverest and the bestest at what they do, and pride themselves in, especially the family name has to be, held to and, supported and valued. And this is specifically how the family system works as, the demon possession realm of this current world. The supernatural is not out there in some unseen dimension. It is here, and remember, it starts here. If you look at the full circle of demon possession, demons died trapped within a certain mindset, as I just explained within the history, and would cross over into the dimensions and become full-blown demons. This is though where the human experience starts. So here already we are living as mind demons, here in the physical, as the societal systems and structures that are already here. Family, religion, value, culture, belief, money. Every single structure in society is about controlling and becoming that which somebody else wants you to be, so that that which you belong to is stronger and survives. And that is exactly what the demons did. If you look at the history of the demons, they fed off the energy of human beings so that they could survive. And that is what we are busy doing. We are busy preparing ourselves every day, and our children, we are preparing our DNA as our children to survive, to become better demons, to feed off the resources of the earth and of other people. So that is that point with regards to the family system. Thank you very much.